You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop and Butch today. Exciting because we have now moved on to video number 6.
Hey, LPS Dave, one question.
I'll give you 2 questions.
Got gross?
Yes? Mm-hmm. Well, that's it. We are doing the... Here, let's just pan up, show everybody. So if they're not familiar with what we're doing here, this is the Got Gross over 50 super gross experiments.
50, and this is our 6th video. We've done 3 each. That means our number 6 times 3 is 14,
18,
72,
something like that.
18, LPS
18 experiments. Mm-hmm. Now, we are going to do the vial.
The whatty?
The vial.
Huh.
We ended up last week with the mesmerizing moo juice.
Yes, that was pretty mesmerizing.
Today, Wormy and I are going to do vial, and you, by the way, you're part of this. The glow creatures and the glowing lava lamp.
A lot of glowing.
Well, yeah, that's part of the kit. I was reflecting in the last video description that it's not as much disgusting or gross, but it's just fun to be with you, Butch.
It should say, got cool?
Yeah, it's cool to be with you.
It's cool.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Be with you, LPS Dave.
A lot of stuff you can find in your own household kitchen that you can mix together like a mad scientist. Are we mad?
I am not angry, LPS Dave. I'm a happy scientist.
We are mixing like happy scientists. So we are going to get set. Experiment number 1, as you can see, is 4 ingredients.
Could you stop hitting Wormy on the table,
Yeah, I know.
LPS
I just
Dave?
feel like
I think that's painful.
We'll be back now, and we will start vial.
Vial.
There we go. All right, Butch. Now, there's going to be a lot of washing. Are you up for your little washing task today? Yes.
Yummy, LPS Dave.
Now, most of this kit, when you see this little picture here, the little person with the X over their mouth, that means we don't eat the results.
I was thinking honey, LPS Dave.
But, as I was going to say, this first one, you can just eat the honey.
Yes.
All right, so.
You mean don't put it in the experiment, just eat it?
No, here's what we have to do. It says, using the funnel, pour honey into the beaker, wash the funnel and the tablespoon. Okay, so here we go. 1 tablespoon. Are you ready? You're going to have to keep track here.
I'm ready, okay.
Can you keep track of 1?
I don't. That's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Doesn't it?
I put some honey on my oatmeal this morning, LPS Dave. It was delicious.
Is that how you eat your oatmeal?
I just take a big mouthful of honey and then I put a couple pieces of oats in.
Okay, let's see. I should be able to just do it like this. Ooh, slow but sure. It's like it's like a sand timer, but a honey timer.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should market that.
Yeah, honey timer. That's so cool the way it just dribbles and dribbles. Wow. I think that's good. I went a little above the mark. It was bubbling over slightly because I knew from experience, as an experienced honey pourer.
You are an experienced honey pourer.
Let's see, maybe I can just rinse it off. I got a bowl off to the side here.
Oh, clever. I noticed that the bowl is not on my side so that I can't have any of it.
Well, I was just thinking we'd stop, but since you prepared so nicely here. Oh, you know what? I got another. Here. I'll just grab another spoon.
How about that?
Okay, so that part is done. This needs to be rinsed out. Now, that might be a little challenging. So we will see. All right, next is the biohazard. Okay.
Mix the corn syrup and 2 drops of green food coloring in the biohazard container.
Okay, green corn syrup. How much corn syrup was it?
It was corn syrup. 15 ml.
Oh, what? 1 tablespoon.
Same.
Let's get this out of here. 1 tablespoon. It's clear. So this almost looks like honey. So which is going to sit upon this? So this will sit on top of the honey,
Do
you
you
think?
think it'll stay separated up? Yes, Dave, I'm not so sure.
I know, they look pretty close. I wonder why they grabbed these 2 liquids.
Heaviest on the bottom, maybe.
Okay, let's put that in our bowl there. And green, it said?
Green. 2 drops.
2 drops. Count for me. 1.
1, 2. Oh, you
job.
almost did it, LPS
I
Dave.
know.
If you went to 3, I'd call the whole experiment
that
off.
one's really cool. That is a neat design. I never realized it looked so cool in corn syrup.
Well, next time I make my corn syrup smoothie, I'm gonna
Yeah, corn syrup smoothie. That might not be too healthy there, my friend. That may not be too healthy. Okay, so let's get this out of here. Oh, we might need this to scrape it in. Here we go. Now it says, mix the corn syrup and 2 drops of food coloring into the biohazard container. Using the funnel, slowly pour the kern syrup into the beaker with the honey. We're going to have to wash after this, so we will take
be interesting.
an official break after this.
What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know, but let's just get this camera zoomed into the experiment. I'm going to lose you there, buddy. Sorry about that.
I'm here for you when you need me.
You're important, but the experiment is more important.
I'm just watching. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching.
I had to get it just right. Here we go. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
Numero 2.
Whoa.
I can't tell what's happening, but I feel I'm going to lose most of it in the biohazard container. Ooh, it looks like it's making a bubble in there. That is interesting. See, I wasn't expecting that. All right, we have to do more mixing in our biohazard container.
I'll need to lick that one clean.
So I'll scrape this out. We'll come back and then keep going with the experiment.
Oh, boy.
All right, Butch. Thanks for washing everything, by the way. I can always count on you to wash out the sweet stuff, huh?
Oh, boy, is it good, LPS Dave. And sterile now.
Yeah, your lips didn't turn green, which is nice. All right, next one is 1 tablespoon of milk.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta lift it and tilt it. There we go. 1 tablespoon of milk.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Shaky, shaky.
Now, red food coloring. Now, we used it up on the bag of blood. I still got to get more, so I had to take the lid off, but I think I can get this in there.
Nobody move.
1, 2.
Wow, it worked.
3.
What?
Well, that's all. No, won't. No more. That's it. Now, mix this up. That looks really cool. Look inside.
Ooh. Bag of bloody milk.
Okay.
I noticed that the corn syrup and the honey have nicely separated.
They have. I thought they were pretty close in viscosity. What are we learning here? We're learning density differences. Different liquids have different densities. In other words, I guess it would be in other words because it's different words. Some are heavier than others. A liquid with lower density will float on top of the one with higher density. The honey is the thickest and heaviest. The corn syrup is a little less dense, so it floats on top of the honey. Milk is lighter than syrup, and oil is the lightest of all.
I would have never guessed that.
Never guessed that. All right, here we go. Now I need to pour this in. Make sure I mixed it good. Mix good, yes.
Careful.
Let's just make. Oh yeah, use honey. Okay, so here we go.
What's gonna happen? Oh! Wow!
Okay.
Look at that.
So now we have layers.
This is like some kind of a cool art project.
It is.
Dave.
Now, wash the funnel and the tablespoon again. I'll just rinse it off.
A lot of washing on this one.
Yeah, there is. I'll rinse it off to the side here. I got a little hot water bowl. We're preparatory for this experiment. All right, last step here. Use the funnel to slowly pour vegetable oil into the beaker. Okay, so I need 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Pour it in. Then it says, gently remove the beaker from the stand and hold it up to the light. Can you see all 4 layers? I think we're pretty good with seeing all 4 layers.
So far. I can't imagine that the oil would sit on top, though.
No, I can't. We'll have to see. Here we go. I guess honey and oil. I don't know. I really don't know. As I come in, we will see.
Careful.
It is.
Wow.
It's sitting on top.
It's a scientific miracle, LPS.
Look at that. That's really cool. I'm going to zoom in. We're going to lose you there. What should we do? Just turn off the lights real quick and shine a light behind it, maybe?
I think that would be smart.
Right, let's check it out, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, Butch, check that out. Now, I'm just to light one more time, just a little. See the layers?
It looks like a planet, LPS, Dave.
Yeah, you have like almost a yellowish brown, the green, then the pinkish, and then the clear.
Mm-hmm.
That is really cool.
Perfect lines, LPS Dave. Look at that.
Yeah, they are.
How can that be?
I have no idea. All right, let's move on to the next experiment. We'll let this one sit aside, and we'll do the next one.
I wonder
for
if we
you.
can make an edible version of this.
Well, I'm sure you can.
Mm-hmm.
You
I'm
probably
going to work
could.
on that.
You could.
It's called Jello.
Jello? Jello, yeah, layered Jello. Yeah. All right, Butch. The next one is called Glow Creatures.
Okay, this one's a little scary.
A little scary.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what we're learning here is called protein polymers.
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 Uh-huh.
Gelatin is a protein polymer that loses its structure in hot water. As the gelatin cools, the protein rebuilds its structure around the water drop. The cool gelatin is liquid trapped by chains of protein. That's why it jiggles.
Well, that explains my belly.
What? What explains your belly?
Why it jiggles.
Oh, well, we won't get into that right now. But I did want to point out that all of these different experiments include bonus experiments, which we're not doing because that would make us over 100 experiments, and we cannot do that right now.
Not right now.
Have an adult measure and pour the boiling water into the mixing cup. Now, we have 3 tablespoons in here, and it is super duper boiling hot.
Yes.
So I will do that, Butch. I know. I don't
Careful.
want you to get...
We
Get
couldn't
near
find
this.
an adult, so LPS Dave will be doing this instead.
1. Take over your counting roll.
2.
2. And 3.
3.
Steamy hot water. Sprinkle the gelatin into the water and stir until it is dissolved. Okay, here we go. Now
Like
it's
your
just
little
a...
draining pasta spoon there, LPS
Yeah,
Dave.
I just had to find something different. You know, I got so many tools, it's nice to bring them out. And
Look at what's happening. What is happening?
well, what's happening is I need to mix and do this all with one hand, but it's melting really good. That's what they want. So you have to move quick here. We want to pour this into the mold, all right?
Liquid is being trapped by chains of protein.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Now, add the glow powder. Stir with your spoon. How much glow powder did it say? Just a little?
3 scoops, LPS Dave.
Wow, we have enough to do. 3 scoops.
This glow powder has really served us well.
It has.
Uh-oh.
That was 1 on my finger.
1.
Hold on. There we go. 1, 2, and 3.
If by chance we're short 1 scoop at some point in
Blame me.
experiment number
Yeah.
50.
Okay. Pour the mixture into the creature mold. All right. Now I was thinking
boy,
about
here's
this.
where it gets creepy.
Yeah, this gets creepy. We have the big 1,000-legger. Okay, it's hard to see. Here, let me put my hand there. I gotta move quick. Move quick.
1,000 people.
We have a bug, like a beetle. We have a pile of what looks to be vomit.
Yummy, chunky.
We have this group of giggly worms, like a bunch of worms.
Yummy, chunky.
And then we have like a 8-legged creature, 8-armed creature here. I'm sure you know what that is. All right, so which do you want to do?
Well, I'm thinking I like vomit, LPS Dave.
Hey, vomit's good.
But maybe the worms.
The worms, okay. Giggly worms. Put that there. Pour this in. And it said make sure all the glow powder goes in.
Well, you didn't quite follow that one, LPS Dave, because part of it ended up on the table.
No. At the bottom when you pour it out.
Yeah.
They don't want it to be sitting underneath. Ooh, look at that. It's going to fill it up real nice.
Wow.
Ooh, we might be able to get a second one out of this.
Interesting.
A partial second one. Let's just do this.
A
Vomit.
nice little extra bonus vomit.
It's close.
Uh-huh.
All right, those need to sit for a half an hour.
Half an hour.
We will come back now, let those sit, and move on to
I'll
the
start my timer.
glowing lava lamp. All right, Butch, experiment uno trio. Uno trio? Uno, dos, trace. Experiment trace. Carbon dioxide reaction. Oil and water don't mix.
That's a true statement.
Like some personality. See, if you were oil and I was water, we wouldn't be able to work together so
Sometimes
well.
I feel like oil and water, LPS.
So you're kind of water and I'm kind of water. And we
Yes.
mix well.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. I think there's already someone named that, so we can't do
Yeah,
that.
good point.
We should just be H2O. Oh, maybe someone's already got that too.
B.
Okay, all right, here we go. Oil and water don't mix. Fluorescent ink dissolves in water, but not in oil. Water is denser, heavier than oil, so the water sinks to the bottom. Sinks to the bottom.
Interesting.
Of the water beaker, the Alka-Seltzer tablet reacts to the water, creating tiny carbon dioxide gas bubbles. They attach to the colored water blobs and float to the surface. When the bubbles pop, the colored blobs of water sink back to the bottom.
Okay, this sounds pretty cool. This might be action right here.
Okay, there's our little tablets. All right, so measure the water into the drinking glass. Okay, 2 Table spoons.
30 ml. Yes, Dave.
Okay.
All metric all the time.
1 and 2.
Wow.
Got
nice,
it.
Nice.
Then a few drops of fluorescent. Stir it. So I got to get my stirrer. A few drops.
A few. Now, some people's few is another person's.
Yeah.
50.
Some people are 3. A few. If they wanted just 2, they would say
2.
a couple.
3. Well, that was cool just in itself right there.
Yeah, that's neat. Nito Kino. Ooh.
Wow.
We're making a lava lamp.
Wow. That is the brightest color of gray I've ever seen, LPS Dave.
It is. Now it says pour in, how much oil? Half a cup?
Half a cup.
Of vegetable oil, okay, which we have right here. Slowly, so as not to disturb the oil. I don't want you to just
Don't
dump
wake
it
it
in
up.
yet. So we're going to probably have to come back anyway. So I'll just pour this in
Careful.
till it settles.
Very nice. Look at that. Now, what we learned earlier is that the oil is lighter than the water, isn't it?
Well, yes. And milk.
And milk. Yeah. So that explains the salad dressing at the restaurants.
Yes. Mix it up. Okay, so there is one bubble in there. I'm going to let this settle just for a minute. Okay.
Maybe the gas bubble will be cured by the Alka-Seltzer.
We'll see. All right, so we're going to come right back. We'll let this settle just a second. I'm going to change the camera, and then we'll see what happens. How cool is that, Butch?
That is cool and glowy.
So I decided to just go full black light. They recommend their little activator light, but just doesn't work for us.
It's not quite as over the top as you are, LPS Dave.
Camera struggles with that. All right, so let's zoom in here. We're going to lose you there, so just hang out there. Now put in a few drops or the tablets.
Oh, I'm so interested what's going to happen here.
They want you to take an Alka-Seltzer and break it up. I've got something that's very similar. We'll see how it works. Here we go. I'll drop in 2 to see what happens. Are you ready?
I'm ready, LPS Dave. Be careful.
Okay, I'm going to be
Are we going to
very
see some
careful.
kind of a huge explosion here? Should I call?
There
should I
should be
notify the
no
authorities?
explosions. 1. Oh, it's dropping down. 2. It's got to hit the water just right.
Come on.
Oh, there, I see
Come on.
little bubbles are coming up. Nope, they're coming up. There they go.
Whoa.
Isn't that cool? Ooh, it's a lava lamp.
Wow.
Let me put a few more in. We want to go for the gusto here,
Let's
right?
just
We call it
fill
go
it
for the
up.
gusto, yeah. Here we go. A few more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There
I
we
think
go.
that counts as a few.
Yeah. I see. So the tablets rest on the water edge. So just a little bit of that is touching, and you get that bubbly effect.
And then the bubbles burst.
Yeah.
Look at that go.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's just stay quiet here. We'll just record this for maybe 30 seconds. Maybe I'll add more in. I'm not sure, and we'll just watch it go. All right, Butch, we are back with all 3 experiments.
1, 2, 3.
Out of order, of course.
1, 3, 2.
Yes. We had to let this one cure, I guess. Let
You
the
know, you got to
gelatin
do
set.
that with your vomit every once in a while.
Your vomit and gelatin need to set. Now, I was looking at this one, and I can see all of the powder, glow powders on the little wormies. That one's going to be cool.
I think that might look cool.
Let's look at the the vomitus
yeah.
block. All the glowing part is in the little extra tidbits.
Glowing chunks of tidbits.
All right, so now I wanted to get these on something that wasn't affected by the glow light. So let's put that there. I am going to do a quick camera adjustment here. Okay. I need to pick these out. Nothing like picking them out, huh? Picking out your little worms.
Picking worms.
Okay, let's work our way around.
Careful.
Oh no, no need to be careful. This looks
Look
really
at
cool.
that.
Look at that.
Good old gelatin.
Look at that. Let's move this out of the way now because this was experiment number 2
Well, now they're in
anyway.
order.
Yes, now we're in official order. I'm going to throw some whatchamacallit in there when we're ready here. Let's see this one here.
Vomit.
No, I'm going to throw some more of the tablet in that one. Okay, look at that one. Pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. Got
Okay,
gross?
we
got gross.
got it. All right, so let's do this now. Well, let me give everybody one more last look at it. Not glowing. Looks pretty good. And now we need to glow it, right? And we'll see how it affects everything else. And I'm going to throw more in here, so it's going to be a whole cool look.
It'll be a glow-in-the-dark vomit worms extravaganza.
I like the sound of that. What's the anagram to that? We'll be back. Check that out, Butch.
That is glowy LPS.
Super
Dave.
cool.
Uh-huh.
Let me hold these up, and then here, let me zoom in a little bit on this. Here, we're gonna lose you. Sorry, buddy. I hate to lose you. These
Oh,
things,
it's okay. I'm right here for you, LPS.
All right,
Dave.
let's zoom in here. Disappearing Butch. Look at that.
Wow.
That's pretty neat, huh?
I remember once when I had kind of a upset stomach and my vomit didn't quite glow in the dark.
So after you ate a bunch of worms, you probably ended up throwing up the
Looking like
worms.
that. That's exactly right. What a
How
story.
cool is that experiment? Well, we have to really decide here what the best way is for us to let everybody
Mess with it?
No, we want everybody to kind of decide which is their favorite, right?
Oh, yeah.
So while we'll do this here, let me just dump a bunch. I'm going to dump everything I have left. Oh, those look really cool in here. Into this one. Remember this one?
Oh, my.
Here we go. A little bit more.
You know, as far as a poll LPS, Dave, this
Yes.
might be the hardest one for me to figure out which one I like best.
I know, they were all pretty cool.
Fascinating.
Very fascinating. Well, everybody, there is a playlist now that includes all of the experiments from all of the different videos so far. And there's more to
boy.
do, so we're going to just keep moving right along. We want to be the first people in history
First time.
to do all 50 experiments in video succession. How's that sound?
Yes. Very nice.
The Guinness Book of World. We don't have a Guinness record.
I think this might be the time to break through on that.
We need to contact them
We
and
need
see
to
if we could
notify
have a
the Guinness
record, yeah.
people.
I wonder if it's the most toy YouTube videos.
Interesting. You see, I wonder if anyone's got more than 6,000 videos.
Toy related, yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, enough rambling on how great we are. We just love making videos for everybody out there. So I hope you enjoyed these 3 experiments. Let us know which is your fave. That's a special way of saying favorite.
It's vomit. It's worms. It's
Yeah.
vomit. It's worms.
Whatever you want. Or gastrointestinal fizz.
That's quite a fizz going on there.
It is. It's pretty neat. And thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting Lucky Penny Shop. If you can give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media, we truly appreciate it. Later.
Bye-bye, everybody.
If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a Lucky Penny,
Pick it up.